Wow. Thanks for coming. When I came down the stairs, once again, seeing all that purple and seeing all those smiling faces, and I still had to ask someone, is that for the Twitch panel? Thank you once again. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. Today marks 1 year of the Twitch Town Halls in sort of a live capacity like this, and I want to give a shout out to the bosses and all the C-levels at Twitch, because every once in a while they're just like, yeah, you should totally do that, see how it goes. And from the beginning, you guys have done an amazing job of supporting the community as well as Twitch at these town halls. And I feel like we've done some good. I think that this is a special Twitch town hall because we get to talk about some TwitchCon stuff that we haven't revealed yet. We get to do the second global emoticon vote, which if you were involved with it last year, it was a lot of fun. We'll talk about that more. And because community is so very important to us, we obviously have our lovely new expanded community team here. Big round of applause, please. So before we get into all that, let's do some introductions. First off, I'm DJ Wheat. I'm the director of programming, and I love Twitch. I love it with every piece of my being. I'm not the only one, though. We've got some lovely individuals here. Erin, will you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I am Erin, also known as Aurelian, and I am the lead community manager now at Twitch.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I'm relatively new. I was hired just a few weeks ago. My name on Twitch is Shannon Zedkiller, and I am the new community manager of education.
Hi, I'm Jason. I am the director of many things. Community, moderation, support, and then some other things marketing related.
And the owner of Bad Dad Jokes.
So before we really get into it, one other thing that we do a lot at the Twitch Town Halls is just kind of get an idea of who is actually coming to these. So I know this might seem like an obvious question, but first and foremost, like, who watches Twitch? All right, fantastic. So who has broadcasted on Twitch before? Okay, keep the hands up for a second. All right, who's a partner? Keep your hands up. All right, fantastic. Well, all the aspiring broadcasters and all the partners and all the viewers here, it's a pleasure to have each and every one of you. One more question, just for my own curiosity. Who's going to TwitchCon? All right, yeah, me too. I'm going there. Awesome. All right, let's jump into things. I just want to talk about how amazing things have been. It's been a hell of a year, and just 1 year ago, we introduced the idea of this. And although it seems like yesterday, a lot has happened. And the idea of the town hall was something that we were sort of chewing on for quite a long time. But it wasn't until that Amazon was announced that they were purchasing Twitch that we got to have our first town hall. And to my amazement, one of the most incredible things about that day to me was the email that I got after the announcement of the acquisition. And the email was basically like, by the way, Wheat's going to host this thing with Emmett and Mike Frazzini, and it's going to be awesome. And I'm like, holy shit, I didn't great, okay. I say, this is a town hall in essence, exactly what we've been talking about. So let's call it that, and let's do it. And everyone was for it. It was great. We got some awesome questions, but that then kicked off the idea of the town halls here. And it was 1 year ago when we did the first live town hall. And it was anyone there? Maybe? Anyone? Some repeat? Awesome. Well, that's actually, I'm so happy we have less people because this is maybe all new. We did the first global emoticon vote. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. Then we got to do one at New York Comic Con. And we were convinced no one was going to come to this one. Like, I love comic books, and there's a lot of people who love comic books that watch Twitch, but we thought, there's no way, right? It's like Comic-Con, and the thing filled up. Now, granted, there was like 30 people in the front row that were waiting for the next Spider-Man panel, but they learned about Twitch that day, and that was really cool. We got to connect with a lot of the community. And then PAX South, we did the first time we ever got to have employees on the panel. And I mean, we always had employees, but I'm sorry, engineers. You know, the people who make all the amazing stuff that happens at Twitch actually happen. And another quick question survey: who's an employee of Twitch that's here? Yeah. So I mean, actually, will you guys keep your hands up for a second? They are just as much a part of the community as you guys are. So there's quite a thank you guys.
I think it's the same guy over and
it's
over
the same
again.
guy.
We love
That's
you.
okay.
Thank
That's
you.
okay. It's like real life chat. I love it. PAX East 2015, we gave away our first ticket to TwitchCon, which was totally exciting. And then, of course, TwitchCon 2015, the future and beyond. And I think that if you've ever come to a town hall and you've ever walked away saying, hey, I learned something, or I got to ask a great question, or I'm thinking about something differently, I really can't stress enough that TwitchCon, in my heart and soul, is going to be that times 1,000. So if you enjoyed your experience here and you aren't going to TwitchCon, consider that maybe it's another trip you take this year. That being said, before we talk about TwitchCon, some updates on community. And as I mentioned earlier, community is like one of the most important things to us at Twitch. I feel like it sets us apart from everyone else out there. And that's obviously all because of the great people that are in this room. And so I wanted to share a few really fantastic milestones, and we feel like things that will be important for you guys as we continue to build out our community programs and expand them. And so, of course, I'm going to lean on the community team for a lot of these things. I'm just going to press this space bar, and a thing's going to come up, and then you're going to talk about it.
Okay, well, rock, paper, scissors.
Hold on,
Okay.
let me lean forward.
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah.
really forward.
Are you
Okay.
watching?
Yeah,
The
yeah, we're
first
watching.
one is.
Should have brought my glasses.
This is more of a celebration.
Yeah.
PAX Prime. This marks the 1-year anniversary of the Twitch Partner Mixer and our broadcaster meet and greets. Tell us about that, Aaron.
Yeah, so this is the 1-year anniversary of the meet and greet. So I was hired at Twitch it was like right before PAX East of last year. And we were at PAX East and we had all these broadcasters in our booth. And I was like, dude, why are people just like standing around signing autographs? Like, why wouldn't we coordinate something like that? So they were like, well, why don't you like plan this thing? So the first one of you guys, how many of you guys were at a meet and greet at the very first PAX? Not very many? Okay. So if it was so like tight in front, it was like at our questions booth. So like broadcasters would be signing something and someone would walk up and be like, can I have a t-shirt?
Where's the bathroom?
Yeah, where's the bathroom? So we gave away a limited edition poster that we had this artist commission, and it was like extremely limited. There was like 1,000 only that were there, and it had all these broadcasters on it. It was a really cool piece of art. That we wanted to integrate it a little bit more into our booth in a natural way where it had its own proper place. And so now if you go to the Twitch booth, the entire backside is dedicated just to broadcasters. So now we have the Turtle Beach Broadcaster Zone. So we have broadcasters broadcasting live from PAX all throughout the entire 4 days, 3 days, which you can see them on the front page, broadcasting games and interjecting, talking with their viewers. And then we have a back panel that has spots for 6 people to do meet and greets throughout the entire thing. And now you get a Kappa card, which are these collectible baseball cards. We do 100 each year. And now we have artists commission these special portraits of all of the broadcasters. So it's turned into a completely different program. It's grown from having like 30 people to now we have over I think it's like 130 total just for PAX alone. And people can come by and sign and meet autographs, and it's actually built into the booth.
Well,
So,
we
yeah.
hope that keeps going.
It will keep going. Hopefully.
Our second thing is that this August marks the 1-year anniversary of the Teespring Partner Program. Of course, it went into beta, but it was kind of an experiment to see, would people design shirts? Could people sell shirts? And I think I've seen 15 variations, probably more, just at the Twitch booth and throughout PAX already.
There's at least 15 in just this first couple rows, I think.
Yeah, but that's something that the partnerships team is consistently trying to expand and reach with more partners and more opportunities as far as that's concerned. So we really hope that we can just find more opportunities like that for our broadcasters. And then an update on the Twitch Broadcaster Reward Program.
Yeah, so at E3, we showed off the jacket and announced that we were doing a Twitch top broadcaster program. And at the time, we had said, well, there's going to be all these different metrics, and you're going to meet 4 of the 7, and that's how you're going to qualify. And then afterwards, we got to talk to some partners, and there were a lot of questions. And what we realized was it wasn't very clear cut, and it wasn't something that was easily understood by the people who were participating in the program, which means that it couldn't be as successful as we had hoped that it would be. So we actually went back and completely redesigned the program, which means that the original July launch is now pushed off until after TwitchCon. But the good news is that it's a single metric, it's very easily understood, and it's something that I think everybody will be able to achieve at some point or the other. It's not going to be something where someone's going to say, I broadcasted for 5 years and I never hit this. So at some point, everyone will be able to reach that metric. And the cool thing about it, I don't know how much we can say, but the cool thing about it is that everybody starts off on an equal playing field. So there's no benefit for someone that's been broadcasting for a lot longer versus someone who just started. So it'll be very easy to understand. It'll be very attainable for everybody. There's no like favoritism. There's no anything like that. It's just going to be clear cut, and it'll be the race to see who gets the first one.
Nice.
Yes.
The other updates that we're very excited about is, something that we've talked about many times at the town hall is like feedback and how valuable your guys' feedback is to us. And Jason, are you going to talk a little bit more about this?
Yeah, I can talk about it a little bit. So we've collected feedback over time through mostly support tickets and maybe some amount of Twitter feedback, and scanning Reddit every now and then. But I think what we look going forward with having a number of product managers now and product decisions to make, that we want to be able to get feedback directed at specific product releases, whether it be something like Whispers that came out. We would, basically feed a question or two to the community, get that feedback specific to that thing, then figure out how do we iterate on it, make something like that better, versus, still the general feedback that goes to, say, Twitter and Reddit is still very welcome. We still want general, like, how are we doing sort of feedback. And in this case, again, trying to synthesize a little bit more information about our products and what we're delivering and what we're maybe still lacking or could do better.
And that's also for like if people have suggestions for the site, right? Like, so if you've got an idea for Twitch, that's a great place to put it.
Right, and we'll check the upvote. So we'll probably be starting a user voice setup. We kind of played with it a bit, and we're tweaking it, getting categories in there to make sure that it makes sense to everybody that's submitting. And then once we crunch all those things together.
And the last thing is discussion about the education board.
Yay, education. Yay. Well.
Yes, education.
Right, let's go for it. So, if you happen to watch Drop Frames, I was on a couple weeks ago. JP, thank you very much for that. And we actually talked a little bit about the education portal, but I'm just going to basically reiterate what we talked about there. So, right now, as Jason said, you guys have a lot of different resources for where you can ask questions or where you can find more information, guides, tutorials, that sort of thing, the Reddit help portal, that sort of thing. But we want somewhere central. We want somewhere where you don't have to try to Google for a fix and go to all these different sites and hope that the information that you're getting is correct. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a comprehensive site, just one page that you can go to, you can type in anything into the search, you can find whatever you're looking for, and it's not just going to be for broadcasters. We're going to have information for developers who use Twitch, we're going to have information for designers, for artists who get involved, moderators, viewers, everything. I really want this to be something where no matter how you use Twitch, you can come and learn about how to better your experience on this portal. So that's the goal. Right now it's obviously very early in planning and everything, so we'll kind of see how it goes as it comes along. But yeah, that's the goal, and I hope you guys give me a lot of feedback on that. I'm also going to be pulling in a lot of you broadcasters, all you guys there, so yeah, expect emails from me.
Yeah, I think the video element of it, and we want to have a strong video element that's actually built by, to say design, not to say so much designed by us, is that led by us with broadcasters who have done this sort of thing. Really get the hands-on sort of feedback from broadcasters who have a schedule or do something specific with the community, or how do they use social media, how they design something. It's all very important to get actual, who's actually doing it versus somebody from Twitch telling you well, this is the magic way to do that, when maybe we're not doing it that way every day, or we don't have a story from start to finish about a couple of years of how to be successful over time. So we're really going to look out to broadcasters who have done this in very specific ways and add that to the site.
Great. So obviously we're going to have a Q&A at the end of the session, as we always do, but I would urge you that if you have any specific questions about the community and kind of what some of the plans are, we have 3 very intelligent folks who are dedicated to that. So,
all the time.
And I'm glad that you mentioned about the education portal as far as like partners and other, I mean, even like or someone else getting involved. There's a lot of people out there who are already providing some great education. I think a lot of that will be sort of, vetting that also. So.
Yep.
You guys, any other community thoughts that you want to give before we
You look
move
really
on?
hot.
How's everyone's PAX Prime coming so far?
Not like that. Like sweating. You look sweating. No. I didn't mean it like that. Just sweating. Oh my god.
I'm going to let it linger a little
No,
bit.
my face is. No, everyone said, oh, and I was like, no.
Hey, TwitchCon's taking place in the Moscone West Convention Center in San Francisco, California, September 25th and 26th. And as attendees of PAX Prime, guess what? We're going to show you some stuff that you've
Yeah.
never seen before.
Never seen it
I love
before.
stuff.
I hope number 1 is what I think it is. Yes. Would you like to see some special Twitch merchandise?
Tell him he looks hot first.
Awesome. I'm going to even go with this first.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you a story about these.
Okay.
We recently moved into a beautiful new office, and everyone got one of these when they moved in. And then Kat came to me and was like, I'm going to show you something, what we're going to have for some folks at TwitchCon. And I looked at it, and I was so salty. And after I show you, I'll tell you why. Ladies and gentlemen, here is our water bottle that has a nice glitch on it. And then you might not be able to see it so good from here, but of course, all of your favorite emoticon regexes are put on there with, of course, the Twitch logo.
I
was salty because these were black and they look so much better purple.
No, they were white.
It was, I couldn't read it. Way cooler.
Yeah, the purple's awesome.
I do have it on display at my office, though, if you want to come and see it. The other thing, too, the dedication of our design team is incredible. And when they brought me what was probably one of the most requested items that we've ever had when it came to Twitch merchandise, they said there's something special about this hoodie.
I don't think he meant to say
That-
hoodie.
One guy.
It is indeed purple, but more importantly, they had it dyed the exact color. So these are custom to exactly what the Twitch purple is. So ladies and gentlemen, as I take
See,
off
now you get why he's hot.
my hoodie, I am wearing the brand new TwitchCon. These are going to be in the booth tomorrow.
Oh, show the back.
Yeah. Do a spin.
I haven't
Do a
done this
spin.
before.
There you go. Oh.
All right, wait, one more time.
Yeah.
What?
Craigasm.
Oh, okay. But that's not all.
That's not all.
People have said, hey, purple's cool and everything, but I'd like a few choices. So, I will, hold on. There's 4 more under here, so just chill out. Our black hoodie, and this is actually the Twitch branded one. The purple hoodie is a TwitchCon, if you guys saw right there. So we're gonna have these at the booth if you want to get a closer look. And I'm just wearing a shirt. I'm just wearing a Twitch shirt. That's it. I'm taking it off. I'm really hot. Thank you.
See, you didn't get a yellow on that.
No, that's it for merchandise. But we are going to have the PJ Sultan of Stream Global World Circuit Championship Finals, PAX South versus PAX Prime. And what I am going to say about this is that this has kind of been a fun thing that we have done, but every single finals game has been custom made specifically for the competition. So it is going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Next, we are going to be telling you where you can get this very soon, but we're going to have a TwitchCon app available to help you actually schedule everything and make sure that you can not miss your favorite meet and greet and or panel and or Kappa Theater thing or whatever that might be. And that will be coming very, very soon. But no more than anything, you want to see what TwitchCon will look like. Maybe a little bit? All right. Has anyone ever seen the Moscone West during the Apple events? Yeah, and they have that big apple on the outside. So when you walk into TwitchCon, there'll be a big glitch there. We'll wait. Just wait a second, maybe. That's what you're going to see from the outside. And then we're only going to show you two other things. We are going to have several theaters that are open. Of course, we got our panel rooms, but one of the main theaters where we do a lot of our content, going to be supporting all the partners and all of the sponsors that are a part of TwitchCon, as well as featuring a ton of broadcasters, and that's going to be our main stage.
Oh, yeah.
And
I just got goosebumps.
that will be that is so if you've ever stopped by our booth and you've seen it, it's kind of sort of the grander version of that. And then something I'm really proud of, this is the Kappa Theater.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You guys like?
Yeah, I approve.
Are you excited? All right. I'm excited, you guys. We've been holding on to this for a long time. So
Marcus is going to get emotional now.
I'm always emotional with these things. It's great. That's the Kappa Theater. We're so excited to show you tons more coming from TwitchCon very soon. So next, the global emoticon vote. Who knows what the hell this thing is?
There's like 4 people.
Wow.
We're really
So,
into it, though.
good thing I predicted this, and so I made a recap slide so you could see. Last year, we were like, you know what? Emoticons just kind of make their way in. Some rise to the top, some never quite make it out. But we were like, what if we just let people vote on them? What if we just came up with 4 and then said, right here, inside the room, you guys will vote for whatever the next global emoticon is. Does that sound good? All right. So here's what we did last year. The winner, have you used it? It's Panic Basket. This thing gets used 10 to 15,000 times a day. You might wonder why I'm so excited that a negative connotation emoticon would be used that much. And it's because you guys voted it in, and that was awesome. Then, of course, if you guys remember, Twitch Plays Pokemon had an anniversary, and we were like, we can't let the Praise It emoticon just not get used, so it went to everyone. So you can praise it anytime you want. And then R.I. Pepperonis, which people seem to like, but it didn't quite get voted in. So it's been a turbo emoticon for last year, but boom, that man right there, Hassan, is going to make it a global emoticon for everyone. And then the last one, which is so appropriate. Yeah. So, Do is also finally releasing as a global emoticon today. So now it's time to see who our nominees are. And the way we're going to do is we're going to unveil them, and then we're going to do a vote. Like we'll by, like how loud you are, how passionate you are about. So I'm trying to see if there's anything I need to remember about these leading up to it. Yes. Thank you to our design team once again, who came in clutch and always come up with good ideas. And have the ability to take the crazy pictures in this head and pull them out, because I swear to God, every single one of them is like bam. So, the first one this is the regex. I'm showing you the regex first. So what you type into chat. I was thinking about what the next nominees needed to be, and I was like, it's kind of weird that we don't have him as an emoticon, or her, but I'm Glitch. So, so, we'll keep going. This one, no, hold on a second. Hold on. Raids have a weird connotation on Twitch sometimes. Sometimes they're incredibly popular, sometimes not so much. Sometimes I see broadcasters who have a subscriber emote that's dedicated to raids, and I love the idea of it. And I know that, sometimes it's not always welcome. So I said, well, the one thing we're missing is something that represents like what it's supposed to be. So I said, how do we make the most friendly looking raid icon that we possibly can? We'll see how it does.
It's a rainbow.
We still got 2 more. I don't even remember. Oh, yes.
You know.
So Twitch fans are going to know this term quite well.
Yay!
I mean, it only seemed to make sense, so we've got to bleed purple.
Oh, yeah. Share the love. I love it.
Bleeding.
Now, one thing I love about Twitch broadcasters is that they innovate on our platform. They teach us things that we didn't even know you could do with our platform. And every day we're like, holy shit, that's so creative. I'm like, God, it's so amazing. Like, why didn't someone else think of that? Or why didn't we think of that? And one of those things is double emoticons. And there's some broadcasters in here that got some really good ones. And I'm not sure how this one's going to actually go over, but when we kind of look through all the things that maybe are missing at Twitch, I figured that this was probably the one. The regex is copy this, pasta that, and there's part 1, and there's part 2. I don't know how people think. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to announce the emoticon, make noise for the one that you want to see put into Twitch, and that lovely man down there is going to make it happen. The way it works, though, is that everyone that loses goes into turbo and waits a year before it's released. Shut up. Every Twitch broadcaster has done that before.
Don't be
Are you ready? All right. Who wants I'm Glitch?
We love you, Glitch.
What? What do you mean? What? No. All right. Who wants Twitch Raid? That was loud. That was loud. I think I'm Glitch has just a little bit more on it. But who wants Bleed Purple? Okay. Well, let's get the 4th one out. Who wants Copy This, Pasta That?
Just that side.
I get it.
Just that
Ladies
side.
and gentlemen, there's the trolls. That was really why we did it. They're like, man, this will make Crip's channel so much better. I think it's pretty obvious that Bleed Purple and Twitch Raid are neck and neck.
Yeah. Yeah. I love you too.
Listen, the beauty of these things that we do, this is like a sidebar that we're having
They're
here.
not
Okay,
listening.
yeah, you can't.
The beauty of these things that we do is that we don't really make rules to them at all.
Can we have a tie?
What if both Bleed Purple and Twitch Raid?
Yeah.
right, shut up. I have something to tell you. We just had a meeting. We didn't expect all of that response maybe for some of these. I think we knew that Bleed Purple was going to get, but Twitch Raid, that's so awesome, you guys. Bleed Purple and Twitch Raid are going in. It's done. Hassan's like, it's done.
Hassan's just got
You could do it right now.
Yeah.
He hacked
Right
into
now.
the mainframe. Look at him. He's like,
That is amazing. Let's play a game.
Oh, yeah.
Kappa.
Hold on. Everyone's good. Oh, everyone's going for the, yeah, look in your bag. Yeah.
Look, some of you might have to look really carefully.
Look in your bag.
So
Yeah.
look really carefully, but don't
Yeah.
throw everything because you might miss it.
Yeah, are you looking? Okay, you can stop looking now. You see, what happened is we knew a lot of people would know that they'd have to look in their bag. So instead, we went around to 3 chairs, and underneath 3 chairs, here, there is an envelope. And if you have an envelope, will you please
Check under your
come
chair.
to me?
Feel underneath your chair.
Yeah, there's. Oh, you got one. There's one.
2.
There's 2.
Come up here.
Where's the 3rd? Over there. All right. You guys want to come up here?
You have to come up here.
So glad we got it. It's like, that's
All right. Can I grab?
Come on. What's up?
Make the Q&A. Mike, what? Can you? Yeah, I'm aware. Check. Can you turn on the QA mic for a second? Hello. Check. The QA. Mic.
Garvey.
Check.
Thanks, Garvey.
We love you too.
Check. All right.
Just Jason.
Well, you know what? We're Twitch streamers. We improvise. So this is how we're gonna do this.
nice.
I feel like a game host right now.
Bob Barker
Hi.
2.0
What's
right
your
here.
name?
He's literally Bob.
I'm Kara.
Kara. You have an envelope. What's your name? James. David. Do you want to open your envelopes right now? And if you've already opened it, that's fine. So, one of those has a kappa on it. It does. Hold on one second. I'm going to tell you what you guys get. So, of course, we give away some various things during these things. What did Kat? I need your help. What are we doing for the VIPs? Our 2 VIPs who won but didn't win. Are you 21 and over? Yeah. You want to come to the party tonight? Sure. You're going.
Wait, Kat.
And +1. Whoever you want to bring. I'm guessing you're not 21. You are. Well, don't worry. We are going to give that water bottle that no one else has, that I showed earlier, to you, as well as, and the Kappa cards tomorrow. And there's a Kappa shirt for you, okay? Hold on, I'm giving you the water bottle right now.
What's the total prize package worth?
Here we go.
Total prize
There we go.
pack worth infinite.
Yeah.
You, sir, do you want to go to TwitchCon this year? Are you already
Yeah,
going?
think about it.
You're going to TwitchCon. Find me afterwards. We'll get all your info. You're good to go. You guys, thank you for being fans of Twitch and for coming to the town hall. That's awesome. You're good. Round of applause.
I know that guy's walking back like, so what does it mean I'm going to TwitchCon?
Yeah, he
we'll
wants to
get
know,
in
is it
touch.
just like a ticket to entry or is it like the...
No, it's an actual full trip. To
Oh, yeah,
TwitchCon.
yeah.
It's a
I'm
full
sorry,
trip,
did I not make that
airfare,
clear? Yeah.
everything else.
Yeah.
We're actually
We're flying
going.
you there, put you in a hotel.
You're paying your way to TwitchCon.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
We just invited you. Now you take care of the rest. That's why there was a kappa on it. You can go, but just kidding. We got you.
I stole the Q&A mic from over there. I'll put it back. But we'll do, oh, no, Chase. Why don't you come up here?
Oh.
While we let people Q&A. Chase has a tradition too at the town hall. Thank you, Chase, for reminding me. You can, I don't think this thing is on, so you want to sit down and maybe talk into that one?
Come join us,
Yeah,
Chase.
actually, this is kind of an anniversary thing as well, because I believe the first time I did this was here.
Is that on? There we go.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so this is an anniversary too, and a long time ago we created about a dozen onesies, and it's probably one of the cutest pieces of swag we've done. And there's very limited ways to get this, but probably the easiest way, but maybe not the easiest way, is, are there any expecting mothers in the audience here?
Who wants a baby?
Oh, I see. I think I saw. Well, it was Kappa, so I don't know.
Is there somebody?
What?
I can't tell if it's a Kappa for real or not for real. It's a Franker. You got it?
Yes?
She got it.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
All right, come on down, or maybe I should come over there.
Bob Barker, announcer. Where'd he go?
Cool. All right. So like I said, there's only about a dozen or two of these in existence, so expect to see this on eBay shortly.
Congratulations.
So this rarely, oh, yeah.
I was going to say, look on Twitter around March, and hopefully we'll see the newborn in that.
Yay! No, Garvey, no.
Hey, yeah, can I stop for just a second? Okay, the Twitch Town Hall, the very first one last year at PAX Prime, I remember I was actually standing in the line asking a question, and my question was, when are we going to get onesies for adults? So now that I work for Twitch, and I'm sitting up here, I'm going to ask the same question.
Kat,
I want onesies.
Can we have onesies, please? She said maybe next year.
Okay.
And
I'm
then
holding
she
you to
shrugged.
it. I'm holding you to it.
Listen, I have Kat's phone number, so
I
I'm
know.
gonna make it my personal. Let me just send you a reminder text.
Shannon, send Kat one of your emails.
Sharon,
And,
yeah.
God, my
Legal?
Here.
Can we get legal on that?
Or withering emails. Beat her into submission.
Does anyone have questions? We've got 2 mics on either side. Community or anything, line up behind the mic so everyone can hear your question. Come on, you've never been in a panel, you don't know how to do this? Really?
On the left.
It's like you have a question, you come to there, speak into it, we answer. And we'll let everyone do that. We'll get just a second. You, sir, you came up quick. I know you've got a couple questions.
Yeah, hi, my name's Cameron, and I'm from a group of gamers from Alaska. And we have a hard time making a lot of the metrics, but we wanted to make a Twitch team. Is there a way to do that?
Make a Twitch team?
Yeah, we just have like a group of like 50 broadcasters who don't have a ton of followers. We do like a local broadcast kind of.
So the way that you can get a Twitch team together is if just a partnered broadcaster wants to do that. So if you have anyone who's partnered on your team, they just need to submit a request to open up a team.
Yeah, we don't have a partner. That's the problem.
What?
We don't have a partner.
Okay, so historically the reason that we've limited to partners is one, the effectiveness of what that's going to be and how it's going to be used across a number of people, and it's kind of reserved for like esports teams in general to keep them all together, kind of show off the brand. We kind of reserve, we can review it on case by case basis. We'll see. I like the enthusiasm for sure. If you write to support at twitch.tv. And kind of state your case and list if you want to list them all, and that's how we see it come out, then we'll certainly work with you.
Okay, cool, thanks.
I just want to add, man, I think it's safe to say that like the team pages themselves, they're pretty old. If it's any consolation, just know that like we're thinking about that a lot, because obviously like it makes a lot of sense, whether you're just local gamers that are getting together and you want to celebrate what you guys do, or you are a big streaming team. So
I should have said turn off recording at that
Hold
point.
on.
Like,
Yeah.
Turn off the live feed.
Yeah,
All right, thank you.
you're welcome.
Thank you. What is internet like in Alaska?
Man, no one likes that mic.
Hey,
Yes.
so I'm a web developer. Feel free to kick me back to my seat if this question's too technical. But I've been trying to use the Twitch player in a mobile situation, and not the app, but like the web player, and it's not possible to do it over a secure connection. Are you guys ever going to implement that feature? I've not seen anything online about it.
I can't answer it, but I
can't
guarantee you there's someone here at PAX from Twitch that could help you.
Is an
answer.
engineer
Paul,
friendly?
come find me.
Do we have any
I'm looking
video
out there to
engineers
see
here?
if there's
Can I,
any
can
don't
I
think
make a
we do.
suggestion? If there's no video engineers here, can you just come by the Twitch booth later or tomorrow even, and then we can make sure we get you talking to the right person.
Sure, thank you.
Okay.
Oh,
Yay!
oh yeah, Kevin. Yes.
There's always an engineer somewhere.
Wait, Kevin,
Oh,
come
he
down
says
one
the
more,
answer
one
is
more.
yes.
You got it.
Thank you. My name's Kevin. I actually work on the video engineering team at Twitch. I've been working on the team for like 2 weeks now, so don't know too much, but I do know the general answer to the question is secure connections and everything is very important, obviously, for privacy and security. So we're definitely trying to move everything in that direction so that we can actually start securing everything properly. It's just very difficult to move all of our video and traffic from SSL over to that so it's more secure. It'll take a little while, but we're definitely working on that.
Thank you.
Welcome
Thanks,
to
Kevin.
Twitch, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
Hold on. This microphone needs some love.
Are there ever going to be name change possibilities or Justin TV
Man,
names
I'm
released
so
back to the
glad
audience?
that you asked that because we have the perfect person on this panel, Jason.
Okay, so first things first, we've actually just recently stopped all of the, for a long time we were, I think for like 2-3 years now, not quite 3 years, 2 years, we've been dancing around the whole JTV username thing. So we've actually frozen that process. We're not releasing the names quite yet until we figure something out, but due to other programs and projects that we have ongoing, I can say, I can't tell you when, but the answer to that is mostly yes. And I just can't give you every permutation to how this is going to play out, but there will be something we're working on that is related to that for sure. That's about as dodgy as I can be.
My name is Michael. I've been a partner for 16 months, and
Congratulations.
since January we've had a team. And one thing we like to do is when the team members go to each other's streams, they like to shout each other out. I know there's a lot of little widgets next to it with the subscriber icon and the mod icon. I was wondering if it was possible to get a team icon for those people that are on teams there so they can be recognized in the chat.
Good idea.
It's a good idea.
Well, write that one down.
Okay, I'm gonna actually log that in my brain and like email the right.
Now we'll
people
really
for
have
it,
to
but-
limit teams.
I think it's a really
Just because
cool
from the
idea.
administration perspective, it'll get kind of crazy to upload and then manage how many times. That's just a technicality on the one side, but certainly think we could take that back as an idea.
All right, thank you.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. That was great. Over here.
So as it currently stands, the method of payment for subscription, you cannot change that method of payment mid-subscription. You have to let the subscription expire in order to change it. With the advent of anniversaries, it screws up that anniversary if you have to let that subscription drop. Is there any plans in the future to allow the swap in subscription?
Tino's.
Yeah.
Wait, Tina, you have to.
Tino's?
Everyone
Come on
just
up.
heard.
Yep.
Everyone, this
him
is
ask
Tino's.
the
He works on
question. Can't
partnerships.
leave him hanging. Tyler.
When your subscription, you don't renew it, you have a 2-week window for the anniversary notification to still be available if you resubscribe.
Is it so? Within that 2-week window, if your anniversary is within that 2-week window, but if it's past that 2-week window,
So say you expire on the 1st of the month, you have 2 weeks post expiration to renew it and start the sub over again with the new payment method, and you'll still get your anniversary renewal token.
cool, perfect, thank you.
Tino's in for the clutch. Nice job, Tino's.
Hi, my name is Cameron or MythStorm24 on Twitch. I don't know if we're talking by Twitch names, but long-time viewer, first-time question asker. And streamer. But my question is in regards to the emotes. I know a while back the whole Kappa Pride thing kind of came out of nowhere. Did you guys have that pre-planned in case it went through, or was that like, oh, let's make an emote in 20 minutes and then push it to live servers.
Well, that emote was actually around before when you could subscribe to the Twitch channel. It was
Oh.
Kappa Disco, and so when that came about, they just reused the same emote and renamed it Kappa Pride. So that emote already existed before it just
It was,
fell.
would you call that serendipity? Serendipitous? That it was there?
I
and
just
it
like
kind of-
rainbows, man. I was
Yeah.
super pumped.
Yeah, it was just a kind of a quick thing that happened on the fly as we saw, and because actually it had been deactivated, the product had been deactivated. We had it around for a certain period of time, and so we had these sort of dormant emoticons ready to be reused again, and it just happened to come together.
And someone else is probably going to ask this, but what is the best way to grow your Twitch channel?
Yeah.
Consistency.
Generic question 101.
Wait for the education
Consistency.
portal.
Yeah, consistency, schedule.
Use all of your social media. Connect it to your Twitter. Connect it to your YouTube channel.
Yep.
Make lots of
Be
friends.
passionate when you're streaming. Stream because you're enjoying it. Like people can tell if you're not enjoying yourself when you're streaming.
There's a
so.
great how-to guide on the Reddit that Shannon created.
There is
So
an
you can
actual.
read that.
Actually, that's a good point.
No plug, not sponsor. Golden Eagles. It's on the Reddit.
That's a good question, because this is, to the point of your question, this is why we want to do the
This is why we
education
want the
portal,
portal.
why we want to centralize things, that not only that we create, that we also ask broadcasters to create, and why we would also pull in third-party things, because obviously we don't create chatbots necessarily, but we'd want that information to be readily available. I know that Rotato has a really good 101. We'd like
Very
to
good
surface
101s.
that as best we could, so that's kind of, it's all going to come together at some point, but
Basically, just go to the Twitch subreddit and just type into the search guides.
Yeah, I've been there
And there's
a few times.
Have you checked out the wiki? There's also like some all other stuff that's been put on the wiki on the subreddit as well.
Cool, thank you. And shout
you.
out to Zord Base Commander and Odd Reasoning on Twitch.
Right, JP? Or they can watch Drop Frames.
Hi, I'm Crew. I just have a quick suggestion, kind of like an idea of like a Big Brother program, kind of like so like in giveaways for like the lower non-partner, you could give giveaways for your Big Brother subscription, stuff like that, or other things like that. Is there any like, I don't know if that's an interesting idea you guys could build on, or what's your guys' thoughts? Oh.
I mean, it could be something that, but I don't know that we would run that from like a corporate level, but it might be something that you could get like a team of streamers to start. But at this time we don't, because a lot of our efforts into growing channels and like Big Brother mentoring type things are gonna be run through our education portal. So you'll be able to go there and say like, I really look up to this streamer, and there should be a video about what makes their channel different. So you can look up to them. I don't know if it'll apply to giveaways or things like that, but there will be like a informal type mentor program that you'll be able to get through the education program.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Back over here.
Hi, I'm DeFebruar. I'm newly partnered this year after 365 streams last year, so it's very exciting. Very nice. I've been holding off on getting a sick gaming chair because I was kind of hoping that somebody would make like a bleed purple gaming chair so we can rock a Twitch gaming chair. Because I mean, they have like pink ones and red ones, but come on, purple, right?
Yeah,
We don't have any official plans to have. No, we don't have an official like partner that we would work in for that yet. Never. No, I don't know. Maybe one day. But as it stands right now, there isn't anyone who makes chair
Can
covers.
I make a suggestion? Why don't you suggest that on the new feedback portal, and we can see how popular it is and see what we can do. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sounds
Well,
good.
We'll see.
Thank you.
Yeah. No one. I'm surprised actually that of all the gaming
Sell
places.
custom-made Twitch chairs for $5,000 if anyone's interested. I just see an opportunity. I thought I'd.
he's just going to go to IKEA and build some chairs.
Hello.
I'm not gonna do
I
that.
know who you are. I'm not going to say the X.
That's the,
Fats.
I have a very. Ooh, that's loud. I don't need that. I have a very selfish question.
Yes.
Okay, so a long time ago, when Twitch was Justin,
Yep.
I made the account Feds.
Yep.
I don't know that email at all anymore.
Yep.
So now,
Wrecked.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now I am
Wrecked. Mm-hmm.
As you can see, that is false. So the problem here is there any way, ever mind, all right.
All right.
He's gonna hack into the mainframe again. Thanks, Hassan.
You're that guy now.
What is that
You're that guy that comes to
Yeah.
get his support issue taken care of, man.
Live.
You did it. But you know what?
We
I
can
think
get you
it's the first
X
time
fats.
it ever got taken care of on the spot. So you should love that man right there.
I'm a special guy now.
You are.
He's the world's greatest. What's up?
My name is Bruce. I've been on Twitch for about 2 years now, enjoying it. Quick question. Around 15 or 20 minutes, I'll get enough viewers for the source quality kick in. When the source quality kicks in, I'll lose about half my viewers, all the mobile viewers. The stream will crash for them. Is there any sort of fix for that maybe? Or I've supported a sort of support ticket, haven't heard back at all.
Engineer Kevin.
So by the way, it's a known issue. We're trying to work on that. We understand that this is one of the things you run into. You're expanding and trying to serve more transcodes to more people outside of that. And I don't think there's a fix on it yet. There's not a way for you to opt out. So that's, unfortunately, it's a known issue that it's been escalated for sure, because you're not the first person to mention it. It's not the best experience right now, but we're trying to get there. Sorry.
Sweet. Thank you.
That's
Thank
my
you.
best.
I like your Twitch
That's
shirt.
that's my best feel sorry for me voice.
All right, how's it going? My name is Lowell, I'm Dardanis of Fate. I just finishing my 1 year actually next month on Twitch, which I'm very excited for.
Nice.
I just had a question relating to the partnership program. So with partners, I know there's certain requirements that have to be met in terms of like how much consistent streaming you have to be doing. Do you guys audit the partners at all? If somebody like say was a partner and they stopped streaming for almost a year, do you guys check in on that at all?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
So
So when? Wait, hold on. The lawyer's talking. Hold on.
I thought it was your day off. They say we do.
Somebody says we. Well,
Yes, we do.
we drive outside your house and see if the lights are still on.
No, we don't.
I'll be
One
watching for
person
that.
says yes and one person.
tell your
I mean,
mother.
here's the issue. If you're a partner and you understand that you're going to be taking multiple months off, just ping us and say like, hey, here's the situation. I have like a life thing. I'm going to take a few months off. Whatever. The issue that I mean, we kind of look at it, me personally, is that you have subscribers and you have people who are paying for a product, and communication is key there, because if you have someone who signs up for a subscription and then you're not streaming anymore, they're paying for a product that they're not getting. So just communicate with your viewers, communicate with us, let us know what's happening, and then we can look at it on kind of a case-by-case
If we know a
basis.
channel that's been inactive for a year that is partnered, can we submit it to you guys about that?
That's been inactive?
That's been inactive.
I mean, yes.
Wait, what?
I mean, you can. I would be curious to know, like, is there a reason why you would want that partnership taken away? I mean, there's.
Oh, no, I'm just
Yeah.
like,
No, that we don't make that decision. I should have said,
Yeah.
technically speaking, the lawyer, she's correct in that we have auditing to see when you've last broadcasted, but it's not necessarily like we have an alert that sends us that says, hey, this guy hasn't
Go
broadcasted
take their
in a year.
subscription away.
No,
we
no,
don't
that's
have that. Yeah.
Yeah.
awesome. No, that's all I want to thank.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Magic Hour, and as a female broadcaster who focuses on playing the game and doesn't just chill there with my boobs hanging out.
Whoa! Oh, and we're
What
out
are-
of time.
Yeah. What are the plans, or are there plans for helping to continue to have a safe community, a positive community, plans for making it easier for broadcasters like myself to report sexual harassment or maintain just a healthy chat and a healthy community?
So, are you saying that you're looking for ways to easier
Protect your
report
own chat.
people
Yes,
who are in
yeah,
your
to
chat?
protect my own channel and to make it easier to get rid of crap like that.
Yeah.
You know,
I
the
can
people
make a
who
couple
come in and the
suggestions
first
for
thing
you.
they say is, show your boobs.
Right.
I'm not a cam girl.
Boobs are
kids
banned
like
in my
that.
chat. Like the word boobs is just banned. Like you can make your own filters for words that you don't want to have in your chat. So
Right.
we've created ways, not just our globally banned words. You can make banned words in your own channel that you don't want to allow.
Your
It's very
settings page.
easy to like
Yeah, I already
instant
do
ban
that.
people when they're in your chat and they say something offensive. You can instantly ban them. Having good communication with your moderators is key in terms
Right.
of this is what's allowed, this isn't what's allowed. But in terms of like a global, like these words are banned and these words aren't banned. I mean, we have our globally banned words, but some people are okay with boobs and some people aren't okay. So we
Right.
have the option for you to opt into those if you want to, and then make your own list of filtered words that you don't want in your own
But
chat.
the-
Definitely.
to the
Those
other
are
end, if
things
you-
that I already do. I mean, just as a global sense, things that would make it easier to report those kinds of people, and to. I know there already are things like that, but
Are you already
ban
using
evasion-
the report system?
Yes. Oh,
Okay, so that's every one of those is red. Every report, we have a staff of moderators that are 24/7, 365 that read every report, as laborious as that actually is. And we enforce, I mean, it's kind of a, I get what you're saying, and we're definitely looking at it, and we're very serious about harassment. At the same time, I don't know if it's, your example is a bit broad because it speaks to potentially like there's just different people coming in and doing the same sort of bad behavior. And so keeping up with sort of the arms race of, stopping new people from doing that. I know that from internally, and these are things that are near and dear to my heart that I would really prefer one day that these are all discussions that we're having as we build other products, is having a reputation system. And building that out is going to be very important. I believe very strongly in that, and it's a matter of time and resources, but it's on multiple people's minds as we release features like Whispers, and you want to make sure that you're not being harassed without preventing that up front, by some sort of weighting system to who you allow in your chat and who you don't, versus just sort of a blanket.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jay. Back to the topic of Twitch teams, is there ever going to be an option coming back where you can follow every single person on that team with the click of one button versus trying to go to each individual person that's on that team?
I think I would just probably go back to what I was saying before about teams, is that I wouldn't hold your breath for like any features to build off of what is there. I think you should hold it for what would be a new type of
that's how we're looking at it.
Yeah.
Basically.
There's not going to be any iterations on the current setup. It would have to be revamped into a new 2.0.
But that's something that's been talked about for a while, so it would make a lot of sense in whatever new is done.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you.
problem.
We have time for a couple more, Marcus.
We got time for a couple more?
Yeah.
Okay, I had two questions, but I'll just ask the one.
Oh, thank you.
So in the speedrunning community specifically, there are things called races, people speedrunning races against each other, whatever. The way it is currently is they'll kind of post a multi-Twitch, which is all the runners in the race kind of side by side, and it's kind of unwieldy to, go through that process, and it doesn't always work. You have to refresh the page a lot. What I was wondering is if there's any plans in the future for, finding a more, convenient way to integrate that into the Twitch platform. Just, being able to watch more than one streamer at a time for races or otherwise.
I'm not aware of
don't
any
know
current setup.
It's suggested a lot, and the thing is, there are some really good third-party tools that do that. I think we hear the speedrunners call, and it's a unique case in a lot of situations, but I don't know that we necessarily have that on a roadmap anywhere.
Yeah, not the next 6 months to a year, I don't think.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't have a better answer.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
I'm Natalie.
Natalie.
Nice to meet you guys.
We've never met.
I never met you.
Never met, ever.
So I have a
Except
question
for-
that's actually his question. He's a little too shy to ask. But so every time if you connect your Twitch or your YouTube channel, it actually still shows that you're live as an annotation, and you're not. So I don't know if that's something that's being looked at.
Typically, the fix is to disconnect,
And reconnect.
go live, go off, reconnect, go live again. I don't know if we know what the problem is. I know that they know that it's an issue and it's being worked on, but typically you can reset that process by disconnecting, going live, so it's not connected anymore, going off and reconnecting and going back.
We should certainly make some announcement of that workaround, though, in the meantime. Certainly.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll take that back.
It's another
with me.
small question, and then okay, I'm sorry.
No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Another small one is the viewer count. Sometimes, when I'm playing CS:GO or something, I see my view count is up here, and then I look on my Twitch page, and it's something totally different. And then
Because you're
sometimes
looking
it'll
at your
spike.
XSplit or OBS or whatever screen.
I'll look on the dashboard, and it'll be a
Uh-huh.
different number. And sometimes that number just jumps to a much bigger number, and it stays there for a little bit, and then it'll jump back down. It's just really fluctuates crazily.
Mhm.
Is that
I
something?
don't know the technical thing.
From
I'm gonna
channel
look this way, too.
page
It's all
to
crazy.
dashboard?
She's saying it
Or
makes
even on the
Her
dashboard, it
viewer
just
count
jumps.
fluctuates kind of greatly.
Yeah. And I'm not getting
It goes
view
by
botted, I
what,
swear.
Harvey?
Okay.
No, it's pretty real. It's just one of those. It's again one of those known issues that it's really hard for us to kind of track down from time to time. I don't have a great answer for you on what that could be. We're obviously aggregating from a number of different platforms, so it's one of those ways like mobile,
Okay.
between mobile, Xbox, all these things reporting in, it could fluctuate.
The very last thing, I know MK wanted to ask this, we talked about this at the Partner Summit last year, is possibility of having different badges for subscriber anniversaries. Is that still something that's a possibility? Maybe?
Anything's a possibility.
Unfortunately, I'm getting the time sheet. I'm sorry. He's holding it up. Put it back up, man. You're making me look bad. See?
See? He got it.
But seriously, thank you everyone for
Sorry,
coming.
guys.
I'm sorry we couldn't get to all your questions. I apologize.
Just come by the Twitch
We'll
booth and
see you
ask
at
us
TwitchCon.
there.